Hey everyone, it's me, and as always today we are reacting to a brand new episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Today we are going to be getting into something called Buckball season, so I'm hoping this is like a Field of Dreams slash Angels in the Outfield style episode. Or, you know, maybe we can just lean into something like Little Giants, but with baseball. Who knows what we're getting? All I know is I'm excited. And I know that Mackenzie has been gone for a little while, but no worries. She will be back. She actually specifically told me when she'd be available. So we're going to get to that soon enough. Needless to say, though, we have a great episode ready to watch here. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's play ball. Does she play with apples?
What you doing? Well, I was practicing my distance booking.
Oh,
Distance booking?
Buckball.
What for?
I get it, Buckball.
Because Cousin and all the unicorns have to do is float these here baskets around the outside of the field and catch as many balls as possible for their team. You two get the
This is
idea?
cool. I don't know how you would make this in human form, but this is cool.
Okay, just try your best.
This is cool.
I have been doing this a lot longer than you.
Nice.
Nice kick.
They're all nervous.
Now,
It looks
don't expect to
fun.
be able to beat me twice
I
in a
love
row.
Granny Smith as the ref.
Well, hello there, Mr. Ball. Hurry along, butterflies, before that ball comes and hits you.
No.
No.
Don't be so scared. Nice. I love that new element
You
added.
should be more careful with these. You could lose them.
It's pretty clear who the other two players should be.
What do you mean? I thought you and Dash were gonna play.
Obviously.
Nice.
Come on, push, push, push!
Oof.
Come on now. Every shot is for Sweet Appleacres, and me, and Dash, and all of Ponyville!
You guys are putting too much pressure on them.
Come on now.
You notice how they're getting worse? Aren't you catching on? Your coaching is ruining your chances.
Come on. What in the apple happened to those two?
You two.
I don't know. Just be sure to get your heads in the game before tomorrow. All of Ponyville is counting on a win.
Maybe we weren't that bad. I guess I was hoping you saw something I did. I know our
Aww.
friends want us to win, but how can the whole town be counting on us if most ponies have never even heard of Buckball?
Aww.
I know! How can we disappoint a pony who doesn't even know we have a team? That we're gonna play Appleoosa. Yeah, I don't think we need to worry. I'd be surprised if any pony in this town cares about this game at all.
Whoa. The whole town really seems to care about this game a lot.
Ooh, ooh.
Hey, you two are supposed to be in the zone.
You guys shouldn't even be there. You have made it so hard.
Pony? Thinking about us? There's just no way to... And let every pony down, and we don't want to play anymore!
Yeah, there you go.
I'm still okay with playing in case you were worried.
That's great.
Don't get it! Maybe you need to look again. Yeah, because we're totally not in here! Oh, we're sorry to let you down, but it's better to do it now than during the game against Appleoosa.
You don't have to play against Appleoosa.
We don't?
Nope, we're gonna take your place. So you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, I know we mixed up the teams before, but since Dash and I really need the practice, we'll play against the two of you.
There you go.
Looks like you two really do need...
Hey, it's working. Ha! Do you see that? How the ball stretches? Physics. Physics are fun. Yeah. There you go. I'm glad they came to and realized how ridiculous they were being.
Playing against you two is just as humiliating now as it was when we weren't trying to show you how awesome you are.
Wait,
Finally!
You must have noticed how you aren't bad anymore.
oh yeah! Weird. Why were we so terrible before?
Because you lost your
I
confidence.
guess some ponies thrive on pressure, and some ponies don't. We were treating you like us, which totally stressed you out.
Yeah.
And that just sucked
Good
the
lesson
fun
for
right out of the
all
game
of us
for
to
you.
learn, isn't it?
And having fun is what makes you
Not
feel
everyone
really,
works
really
like you
good.
do.
Being good doesn't matter if we're too afraid of letting ponies down.
Oh,
Yeah! What about all those ponies back in Ponyville?
don't worry about
Wanting
them.
us to win?
Not if worrying about it makes you miserable. Winning's never worth that.
But
Something you learned from Mighty
If we
Ducks
worry
Game
about
Changers.
You
If
can
you're not
do
having
what I
fun,
do and not think about
It's not worth it.
Seriously, I don't think about
Yeah,
anything.
it does help.
Ever.
It does help.
works.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah, that.
I love how he's got a
As long as
snail
you're having
as
fun,
cutie mark,
doesn't
considering
matter if
he's
you
so
win or
fast when
not.
it comes to this game. I love that I'm so invested in this game.
Spin move, but Kramer's there to no kick.
Nice.
And that's the game. Ponyville wins.
Your Ponyville team played a pretty good game.
Good game. We bucked the hooves right off
Buck
it.
the hooves right off.
You
Yeah.
sure as shooting did.
Oh, I wouldn't get too serious. Every pony knows the secret to good buckball. Just having
Yeah. Nice. I mean, as far as life lessons go, I think in the grand scheme of things, the overall message here is don't take anything too seriously. Sometimes when you are pushed in that way, things can become overwhelming and you find yourself feeling stressed out and anxious and you're not able to perform or, work as effectively. So someone wise once told me when I was having the most stressful time of my life with my old job and all that stuff, and I remember I was like having panic attacks. It was so bad. And they just gave me a hug and then they told me, sat down with me and said, look, imagine yourself. Now imagine this room. Now imagine this house. Now imagine this neighborhood. Now imagine this town. And then this overall city, and this state, and this country, and this planet, and this solar system, and this universe, and the multiverse, and everything beyond. Now, as you zoom out and you look at the grand picture with you in there, your problems are so minor. They're so insignificant, and no matter what you do or don't do, it's gonna be okay. When they said that, I mean, of course it's easier to just do that and be like, I'm okay now, yeah, but it really did help. And it made me realize, it's absolutely true. We make a big deal out of certain things, and it's not always as important or necessary to be stressed out over as we think it is. Say when you're a little kid and you do something wrong and you're so afraid you're gonna get grounded, you're gonna get in trouble. While, of course, parenting, I never want my child to be like, oh, cool, well, it's not a big deal that I did something wrong. In some ways, that's true, because, I want to make sure that my child doesn't think, cool, I can do whatever I want and doesn't matter. No, it's not good. You need to be held accountable for any mistakes you make, and I'm going off on a different tangent here, so my apologies. But in the grand scheme of things, nothing on this planet is worth us getting fully over-consumed with stress and anxiety. It's just not worth it. And it actually is the most detrimental thing you can do to your health is allow yourself to get stressed. There is literally never a good reason for stress. My business management professor would probably disagree against that because he said that there's such a thing as good stress and bad stress, and good stress is helpful to getting, things accomplished. But I think in some regards that can be the case. But if you are highly susceptible to anxiety or stress, and it can be debilitating for you, then you need to go about things in a different way. Because I relate very much so to Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie in this episode. I have such extreme anxiety, it has affected my health. It has caused me to have all these gut issues. It's caused me to not feel well as easily. It's caused me to be weaker and to not think as well. So there's all these negative side effects that have come from it. And it's aged me immensely. It is the reason I am now taking antidepressants, which I'm only saying because I don't think there should be any shame to mentioning that, because sometimes you got to do what you need to get yourself through. And so I know for a fact that if I had never let any of these minor things, and I say minor because everything technically is minor, everything that's been introduced into this world was man-made. I mean, for us, for human society. And so everyone is on the same level when you're born. We're all kind of equal. We're all kind of there. And so whatever we do in our lives, no matter how angry we get about something, which probably doesn't matter, no person that you're getting angry at, that you're causing anxiety to, and by the way, I guess I shouldn't say that they're causing anxiety. You're choosing to be anxious about what they're putting out at you. So everyone has a choice, and I know it's easier said than done, and trust me, I know it's easier said than done. But if you can find a way to not let these things build up and bother you, you will be a much happier, healthier, more successful person, because all this anxiety, all this stress, all it does is weigh you down, slow you down, and make you go in a negative spiral away from your goals, away from your happiness. So don't do it. I know, easier said than done, but keep it in mind. All these little things are not a big deal. And we tend to be more successful when we don't let things bother us. A lot of the people who do thrive on that added stress or pressure or whatever, they have the coping mechanisms already built into them that prevent them from feeling this negative anxiety. For some people, anxiety is anxiety, and it's whether it's good or bad, it's all bad. But for others, anxiety does fall into those two groups. And they usually don't let themselves feel the bad anxiety. They only pick up on that good anxiety, which is this drive, this force, this pressure. Because some people work that way. A lot of people do. And sometimes that's the only way to motivate you. But in the grand scheme of things, it's healthy just to have fun. And I love that this episode is very clear on that. You have to just enjoy the game for yourself. And on that, I have to say that everyone does have a different opinion and everyone does work differently. So what works for you might not work for others. And I think that message carries through this whole thing as well. Not everyone sees things the same way. It doesn't mean that your opinion or what works best for you is inferior to what works best for someone else. Just because someone has a way doesn't mean it's your way. Your way could be very different from a lot of people's, but it's your way. And if it works for you, then let it happen. Any boss, any good boss, knows that if an employee gets the job done, no matter how they go about getting it done, as long as they get it done, they don't need to do it any other way. Any bad boss out there, and trust me, I've had them, will force you to do their way of doing things, even if it doesn't work for you. So yeah, do what's best for you. Trust your own instincts, your own gut. And if you're feeling anxious, take a moment, breathe, remember how minor these things that are causing you anxiety are, and do things that allow you to enjoy what you're doing so that you can do better. Because the more you enjoy what you're doing, the more successes you will find. Anyway, this is me signing off. Thanks so much, guys, as always. I really enjoyed this episode. I love sports like this. It's weird because, again, I didn't grow up invested in sports, but I love games like this. And I'm actually looking to get into pickleball, which is a weird, different avenue to go down. But, I've got a local pickleball tournament area, and I thought that would be a lot of fun. So I'm going to pick up pickleball. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, as always, Thanks so much for fanning out with us. Or me. You know, eventually us. Fans out.